Hey guys, Rochelle here with Amethyst Ascension. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for joining me again. So today I'm going to be doing a walkthrough and pairings of a new deck that was sent to me by US Games for my honest review, and it is called the Tempest Tarot deck. And this is by Maisie Bristol, and I did see this just like a week ago, I think, on Robin's channel, and I hadn't heard of this one, and oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And well, let me read the back to you really quickly. So this is coming out, it's on pre-order right now for April, so it's right around the corner. Tempest Tarot invites you on a nautical adventure to explore the mysteries and secrets of the oceanic realm. As you venture out beyond the shoals to those deep places that challenge you to seek that treasure of inner truth, you will find your perspective shifting. Mythic sea creatures, jaunty pirates, and enchanting sea maidens help you navigate the 78 cards of tarot, beckoning you towards new horizons of self-discovery. Includes 72-page booklet of meanings with special card spreads. Now, let me just say, I am not a fan of tuck boxes, but this is a gorgeous tuck box. This was done so well. I have no complaints with it. Look at how easy that is. Look at it. It's because the design is different. It is so much thicker. It is just well made. And I like that it's got this little, like, indent, but it's like even a bigger indent. This is a high-quality tuck box, if I ever saw one. So I'm really impressed with that just by itself. Here is the book. I do want to read a little of the inside cover really quick, or the inside of it. I'm going to do the walkthrough first, and then I will do the pairings. So, welcome aboard, mate. I'm so glad you've chosen to go on this nautical adventure. My name is Maisie, the creator of Tempest Tarot, and I will be giving you a tour of this amazing little deck, including what inspired the sea theme, how it was made, why certain symbols and imagery were chosen, as well as some bonus tarot spreads at the end. So let's dive in. First things first, why the nautical theme? I have always found the ocean to be a mystical place. There's a reason sailors come home with sea myths and superstitions, and that's because, to me, the sea is a place of purgatory. When you sail out there, and I mean really out there, everywhere you look, you see the horizon. There's no land, no semblance of life near you, and, essentially, this ocean space is an escape from reality, but also an eerie place with no way out. It's that in-between place, smack dab in the middle of the earth and the heavens. But because of that, it's where the magic happens. Being out there, it brings revelations, illusions, hallucinations, epiphanies, which is exactly what tarot is meant to do. Connect you to the divine. So I like to think of that way out, in parentheses, part of the ocean, or in quotes, part of the ocean to be the good stuff and the heart of what Tempest Tarot attempts to be. On a more cerebral level, this deck enjoys dancing with mysticism and sea myths. It brings myth/superstition together with reality. For example, you'll recognize many mystical sea creatures such as sirens and the infamous kraken. But you will also recognize superstitious symbolism such as the albatross. With most tarot decks, there is a dynamic between the masculine and the feminine. For example, the swords, air, and wands, fire, suits are masculine, while the cups, water, and pentacles, earth, suits are feminine. There is an emperor masculine in the traditional tarot deck, but of course, to balance this out, there must be an empress, which is feminine. For Tempest, I wanted this intrinsic connection between the masculine and feminine to be very obvious. We can't have the sea without the land, right? So, as much as I could, I made masculine cards associated with land, material, and feminine cards associated with water and mystical. That's why in the Tempest version of tarot, the Emperor is represented as a captain of the ship, whereas the Empress is represented as a goddess of the sea. One other thing to note, the imagery in this deck is based on the Rider-Waite tarot deck. It might be helpful to look at the Rider-Waite and Tempest cards side by side as you grow in familiarity with this deck. So, I thought that was so good. I had read that and I wanted to read that to you guys. So, let's look at the cards really quick. So, we got the Fool, like heading out, embarking on their journey, right? I love the backs. The Magician. So long ago, like, I don't know, 20 years ago, maybe, well, no longer than that. More like 25, 27 years ago. In our previous home that we had, that we ended up losing, the theme of that house, the High Priestess, was all nautical. We had the ships and put those on the fireplace, and it was just beautiful. And so I went through a whole theme of like the nautical. We had like the buoy, you know, with like clams and stuff, shells on it and all that. The Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, charting, right? Charting the voyage. Oh, the Lovers. I love it. I loves it. I love the colors. I love the theme. Everything. The Chariot. Strength. That makes sense. The Anchor. The Hermit, of course. The Hermit Crab. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Oh, the Hanged Man. Isn't that fabulous? That's like Poseidon's staff. What do they call it? Or Neptune's staff. The Scepter. Is it a scepter? I can't remember what the name of it is. Death. Wow. Temperance. Ooh, the Devil. The Tower. Oh. Oh, excuse me. The Star. Finding buried treasure, right? Oh, the Moon. The Sun. I love it. Lighthouses. We had lighthouses also. Images of lighthouses and ships. And, oh, all that. Judgment, walking the plank, right? I love that for the world. A world map. Or a portion of a world map. Like around like Antarctica. Very cool. Ace of Wands. So what is that called? Is that called a telescope or a periscope? Or is it something entirely like a looking glass kind of thing? I'm not sure what those are called. I don't know if it has a special name. Two of Wands. But I love the use of it in this. Three of Wands. Because it gives the viewer vision, right? Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Oh. Seven of Wands. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Oh, and 10 of Wands. Oh, Page of Wands. Oh, I love that. Knight of Wands. Is she on the bottom of the ocean? I don't know. I mean, she's a queen, Queen of Wands. And King of Wands. And he's definitely on the seashore with the fire going, which is appropriate. Now we get into our cups. I love that mug. It's like a stein, right? Beer stein, beer mugs. My father-in-law used to have, he was a collector. And he had just tons of beer steins, all different kinds. It was so cool. 2 of Cups. 3 of Cups. 4 of Cups. 5 of Cups. I mean, this is definitely like pippish, but I'm not mad at it. I like it. 6 of Cups. Clever. 7 of Cups. Oh, that's good. Just leaving it behind, right? Oh. Wait a minute. Yeah. First, I couldn't tell if that was sinking. That didn't, but it's not. 9 of Cups. With beer in them, right? It's perfect, 9 of Cups. Especially for a sailor, right? 10 of Cups. Oh, our Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. Queen of Cups. And King of Cups. And we've got our swords. Love that. I love the kind of sword that's being used. Like pirate swords. What is that called? The Jolly Roger? Is that what this is called? Love that. 3 of Swords. Oh, 4 of Swords. Dang, 5 of Swords. That's so good. 6 of Swords. Oh. Is that supposed to be like a Blackbeard kind of thing? I don't know. 7 of Swords. Ooh, 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Oh, with an octopus and the ink. Or squid in the ink. I'm not sure. 10 of Swords. That looks like that would hurt a little bit. What do you think? Oh, I love that all the pages are mermaids. Knight of Swords. Queen of Swords. She's like up on the clouds. And our King of Swords. I love that. That is a really cool pentacle, or, you know, gold money. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. I love that because it's showing where the guys would be working, right? Working together in order to run a ship, because in order to sail a big ship like that, you need all your crew. 4 of Pentacles. Sitting on that buried treasure. 5 of Pentacles. Wonder if there's any shark fins around there. That would not be a good thing. 6 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Oh, I love that Eight of Pentacles. Yes. I love that. I definitely still love the nautical theme. Nine of Pentacles. It still is a very close, like, academic look to me. Ten of Pentacles. We have our Page of Pentacles. Oh. Our Knight of Pentacles. Our Queen. And our King. All right, so first things first, I wanted to show you, I wanted to talk about the card stock here for a second. I need to find, okay, here's one of my cards. That's a regular size. This is from one of my matrix decks, the Victorian one. This is a standard tarot size for make playing cards. So you can see the difference. So it's a little bit wider and a little bit taller, about the same distance, maybe 3 millimeters taller and 3 millimeters wider, 2 or 3. Now the card stock is, this feels, it's I would say a semi-gloss. It feels nice. It really does. Let me. I mean, it's not so big that I cannot handle it, but I don't know whether or not, because of the card stock, because it's a little bit stiffer yet, but we'll see whether or not I can shuffle it. I mean, it's got to be worked in, but I can. But it is stiff. And my hands are not super strong. I mean, they're arthritic, okay? Yeah, it's difficult. And these are slippery, so that makes it a bit harder too. All right, so I'm going to see how they fan, and they fan absolutely beautiful, and they look really cool. So let's pick a few and see how it reads. And then we'll do some fun pairings, okay? All right, let's see here. All right, so this is what the book looks like. Here's the King of Swords. So upright, we have a natural leader, entrepreneurial, structured. Reversed, we've got tyrannical, rigid, opinionated, and stubborn. So, imagery. Unlike his queen, the King of Swords has a calmer, resting facial expression. However, don't let this fool you. He can be as brutal, if not more brutal, with decisions when it comes down to it. Remember, swords rule logic, so the king may be fair, but he will also choose the most rational decision, even if it causes pain. Another trait that the King of Swords possesses is his stubbornness. He might be right very frequently, but no one is right all the time, not even him. All right, so the next one we have is Nine of Swords. And it starts here and goes on to here. So it says, upright, anxiety, stress, worry, and negative thinking. Reversed, foreboding, joy, self-sabotage, depression, and feeling stuck. Imagery. In most cases, the Nine of Swords is referred to as the Nightmare card because it signifies times when our anxiety is so high that we're up all night considering very negative outcome. Very negative outcome. So, in the Tempest Tarot, of course, the Kraken is depicted. So, the Kraken over here. Here, we see the tentacles and ink slowly creeping in. This is a representation of anxiety. It starts as a small ink splatter, but in the waiting ebb and flow of the sea, water, which is our minds, the ink is carried, stretched, and shifted throughout our entire mental capacity. Wow, that's really good. I love that expression. Like how the ink, what starts off as a small little, like negative thought that can turn into something major, right? Because it just like blocks out naturally what you would see. It takes your rationality out of the picture. Wow, and that's usually what anxiety or depression is. That's so good. And then we've got the Sun card. And that's what that looks like. Upright, we've got joy, happiness, fulfillment, hope, children, and family. Reversed, we've got depression, feeling lonely, and unhappiness. Planet is the sun. So imagery and symbolism. This card brings up the joyousness that we all experience in the big and little moments. It's the fulfillment that you feel when looking at your sleeping newborn. It's the simple joy of a really good cup of coffee. It's the happiness you feel when you move into a new house. The sun is not just about fulfillment. It's about possibilities. There is so much out there. It's not just about the cup of coffee. It's about how that cup of coffee is setting your mindset up for the day ahead. So I wanted to focus on what fulfillment and possibility might mean for a sailor, and I landed on the lighthouse. When you're out there for months and months, you look for the simple pleasures back home. That cup of coffee seems way more important. Upon returning home, the lighthouse is the first thing a sailor sees. Oh, I've got goosebumps, which is likely to spur immediate joy and excitement for what's next. Plus, it illuminates the path, right? Which is the sun. It illuminates. I love that so much. It's so good. All right, so let's try some pairings. Let's see, what do I have over here? Okay, so one of them I thought of was the Mantra Oracle by Lily Barbary Colin. I'm not sure how she pronounces it. So we've got 3 of Wands with the star and Antar Nad Mantra, lucky no matter what. I love it. And it's like following the stars, so that's excellent. 4 of Wands with death and the channel of cosmic energy. Oh, that's really interesting, isn't it? 5 of Wands with King of Wands and tune into your guides and angels. Wow. Yes. These look really good together. We've got the Emperor and the Chariot with I'm just a breath of life. I am worth more than what I believe. Wow. We'll do one more. Temperance and 10 of Cups with connect to the universal consciousness. Oh, that's so good with 10 of Cups and Temperance, right? Through temperance and balance, we are more able to connect to the universal consciousness because this is what comes from that, like that fulfillment, right? From the temperance. Ooh, that's good. All right, let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of is the Soul Journeys Oracle cards. I'm not sure about the artwork, but with it being a nautical theme and it being the sea, I thought, let's try it. So we've got King of Swords and Wheel of Fortune with Alive. May you delight in vitality. 3 of Swords with Ace of Pentacles and Ease. May it be effortless. Got 9 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles with Wild. May you express all that you are. The Lovers and the Seven of Wands with believe. May the sea deepen your faith. Wow. Wow. Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, resilient. May your soul weather the storms. Oh. So maybe like a separation with the loved one. And during a time of like rockiness in that relationship, just remember that this too shall pass. And I'm guessing quickly. So, one last one. Three of Cups with Nine of Swords and fluid. May you shift and transform. So another one I thought of is the Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck. And one of the reasons I also thought about an astrology deck with this, because nautical, I mean, they would use the stars as navigation, right? So, I think I already did that one. So Four of Cups with the Sun and a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. Interesting. That's with square. But I thought that this particular astrology deck, the coloring and everything and the size of the cards, the white trim, would look really good with it. We've got Five of Cups and the Hierophant. Okay, so 5 energy with air. Open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning. Yes. Knight of Cups with the High Priestess and the 4th house. Cultural and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. Home. So this makes me feel like that this person literally feels at home at the sea. Maybe that's just where they have always been, you know? They always have like their sea legs or whatever. So, or their home is, you know, in their emotions. Strength, Queen of Cups, and fixed. Stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. So these are all the fixed signs. So strength and Queen of Cups. So maybe that could mean that this particular, like a person that you're thinking about, is extremely strong and very, maybe stuck in her ways too, because fixed, stability, persistent, loyalty, and dependability. So this is somebody that you can depend on. However, and she's stable. However, she is also somebody that you can count on when it comes to like certain matters of the heart, right? Might even be stubborn, but that's not what it shows here, so I like it. I likes it. The Moon, King of Cups, and water. Yes, of course. Spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Beautiful. These look really good together. Really good together. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. I gotta pull this deck out more often. I really think it's beautiful, especially with stuff like this. Self-express and embody truth. Nine of Wands and Six of Pentacles. Yes. Share how you're feeling. Because the next step is the Ten of Wands, right? You don't want to take on all those burdens. So, yes. The way that you can do that is through self-expression. Last one, Five of Swords and Justice with consideration, fairness, and harmony in Libra. Which the swords are, and that would be fixed. So it would be in Libra, Five of Swords. And Justice is also Libra. How interesting is that? All right, let's see what else we got. So another one I thought of is Messages from the Mermaids, and that's by Karen Kay, and artwork by Linda Olson. Oops. And we've got Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles and Turn Away. Interesting. Seven of Swords and the Fool with Solitude. Eight of Swords and Queen of Swords with Decision. So the artwork is completely different, but I do think because of the theme, yet again, that these two could work together. And I like that the major part of the color is coming from the Oracle, right? And so this is very complementary. So the World and Knight of Wands with Trust. I do think they go together. So Four of Pentacles and Queen of Wands with Breaking Free. Oh, that's good. One last one. Oh, that's so beautiful. Ace of Cups and Ten of Pentacles with Waiting. Wow. So are you... This to me feels like somebody that is just like waiting for their ship to come in. But it's saying, don't sit there and wait for your ship to come in. Right? It's time to... Well, I'm not even going to go there. I got more to show. So let's see what else we've got here. Another one I thought of is the Ocean Oracle by Hetty Thorne. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune with Three of Wands and Pelican, Self-Sacrifice. Interesting. We've got Page of Swords and the Star with Life Buoy. Take back your power. Oh. There's definitely different artwork, but I do think that they work. The Devil and Three of Cups with Seaweed. You are protected. We've got the King of Cups and Nine of Swords with Shell. Spirit has a message for you. Did I say swords? King of Cups and Nine of Swords. Yes. Strength and Two of Cups. Treasure chest. Treat yourself. I loves it. Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands with Seal. Be playful. Love it. Last one. Knight of Cups and the Lovers with Archway. Transition. Ooh. All right, let's see what else we got. So the next deck I was thinking of is the Fauna Inspiration Nurture or Nature-Inspired Illumination cards because of what they look like, right? But I thought that any three or any of these three would work. The Fantastic Being and the Flora Healing, Manifestation cards, and Restorative cards. I already did those. And for these, you have to turn them over. So we've got the High Priestess and Ace of Cups with Sea Star. How appropriate. Sensation. Yes. It's beautiful. Knight of Wands, Ten of Pentacles with Snake. Release. Ten of Swords, Four of Pentacles with Moose, Presence. Ace of Swords, Queen of Wands with the Elephant, Gentleness. I do think these look good together. The Empress and the World with, what is that, a hummingbird? Yep. Reflection. Yes. We'll do one last one. We've got the Knight of Swords and Eight of Cups with Coral, Community. There is weakness in arrogant independence. Forsaking one's community can lead to regrettable susceptibility. Coral teaches us to embrace each member of the collective to amplify our individual strength. In solidarity, we find fortitude. Years of false criticism and self-doubt are defeated when we join together. Coral inspires us to lead or lean upon the people that we trust. In partnerships, we cultivate reassurance. In collaboration, we are confident and prosperous. With Knight of Swords and Eight of Cups. Yes, it's like saying, leave your distrust, leave that behind you and join in with your community. Start fresh. There is weakness in arrogant independence. I love that. So I have very much enjoyed this particular deck so much. I think it is so gorgeous. And it is really encouraging me to use some of the other decks that I don't normally use because of the coloring. So what did you guys think? As I said, this is coming out in April, so it's right around the corner. It will be available, or it is available now for pre-order for April on the US game site. So I will put a link down below where you can pre-order this. Let me know what your favorite pairing was. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I am sending you love always.